Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, some time back, he was in Baringo County. And when he was in Baringo, in fact, in the burial service of the Baringo Deputy Governor, and Gachagua told Kenyans that they are going to open forest for farmers to go and do farming in the forest so that they can have enough food in this country rather than importing food from outside of the country. During that time, I never heard Gachagua talking about plantation of tree. In fact, Gachagua sounded like someone who is calling for deforestation. There was nothing like afforestation in his statement. But today, Gachagua has come out with another new statement. Gachagua is claiming that the media misquoted him. According to him, he's saying that he was clear that they are going to do farming in the forest land that is not yet covered with the trees. So that means, in fact, he's saying they will be doing afforestation. So they plant the trees. And then farmers can be allowed to do their farming until when the trees are tall enough and they can leave. But I never heard Rigathi talking about planting of trees when he was in Baringo County. But it's serious. And if you allow me, this is what Gachagua said. You have had a habit over the campaign period to always twist what we say in public to suit your own needs. We want to tell the press the campaign is over. Report us objectively. Because according to them, it's like the press misquoted him. Listen to him shortly. And then after this, I want to point out some of the other people who was opposed to what he was, including even Boni Khalwale. Then you tell me if Boni Khalwale is media.
Finally, because the gentlemen of the press are here, you have had a habit over the campaign period to always twist what we say in public to suit your own needs for whatever purpose. We want to tell the press the campaign is over. Report us objectively. When I was in Baringo, I did announce to the people of Kenya that we have a serious program on afforestation. There is a lot of land within the forest reserve that has been earmarked for tree planting, and we are going to mobilize farmers in this old spirit to assist us to plant new trees in those areas that have no trees and take care of them as they farm until the trees are of age, and then the forest can continue growing. So when you twist it, that we have said we are going to bring the farmers to come and farm in the forest, that is in bad taste. What we are doing is afforestation to add our forest cover. So all those areas, virgin land within the forest reserve, there will be a very, very serious program of afforestation, and will mobilize farmers near the gazetted reserves to partner with us to start a very serious program of afforestation to be able to enhance our water catchment areas and to be able to deal with the effects of climate change. So I hope you'll be able now to put that one clearly. But if you want to twist it, you can still go ahead. There's no problem.
Now, before Rigathi Gachagua started to blame the media of misquoting him, first of all, he should listen to what his own people in UDA party are saying. Because this is what Boni Khalwale said in reaction to what Rigathi Gachagua had talked about forest. And I want to read it because Khalwale shared a photo of Wangari Maathai, a photo of Kakamega Forest, the only tropical forest as of now. And this is what he said. I'm the senator of Kakamega, home to Kakamega Forest, the only remaining indigenous tropical rainforest outside the Congo of DRC and the Amazon of Brazil. I would find it extremely difficult to disagree with Professor Wangari Maathai. And this is what he shared about Wangari Maathai. The Shamba system has been abused as farmers have been allowed to turn large sections of indigenous forest into farmland, destroying local biodiversity and greatly reducing the capacity of the forest to effective water reservation. That was Wangari Maathai. And this is Boni Khalwale. I'm yet to see here Citizen TV, Inoro, KTN, NTV, K24, TV47, or any other journalist. And even bloggers. Because everyone talked about this thing. Boni Khalwale is a man in UDA party. In the other video when we were talking about this issue, I was reading a post from Miguna, a supporter of William Ruto. Senior counsel Abdul Nasir, he was against regarding the Gachagua. In fact, according to him, he termed it as land grabbing. It's like Gachagua was going to open an opportunity for land grabbing. Wow. We are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give our video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. On the first day, when President William Ruto and Gachagua were sworn in, the first statement that came from the mouth of Rigathi Gachagua was that freedom is finally here. You can say what you want to say, and you can do what you feel to do, freely, and no one will go about you. That was his own words. But before even they finish 1 month in office, Gachagua is here to warn the media against his own statement that he had talked about the forest. According to him, press should report objectively. I don't know if they were not objective. I don't know if Boni Khalwale was not objective and the team. He's telling media to shut the habit of twisting words to fit their narrative. The narrative of forest was Rigathi Gachagua's own words, not the creation of the media. But now, you see, he sounds like he's warning them, and even he's telling them, you can report what you want. Look at his tone. It's a clear warning to the press. Is that the freedom Gachagua was telling people of Kenya? Is that the freedom he was talking about? And I can tell you, just like Uhuru administration, soon, this new administration, you will see they will try to gag the mainstream media. Hata watu wa social media mtakujiwa. They will have an effort to gag the media, so that they will even fear on how to report. But unfortunately, they are not lucky. It is anchored in our constitution. We will just come and talk about this thing. If Citizen was able to survive during Moi era, where it was not even anchored anywhere, the freedom of expression and even reporting, They survived, but now we have it here in our constitution. Gachagua, you will not succeed in lying to Kenyans, and then you want the media to come and sanitize what you have said. What did he want the media to report? If the media was not reporting what the same UDA people were reporting in reaction to Gachagua's own worth. In fact, kwa maneno yake mwenyewe alisema ya kwamba hata huyo waziri amekataza watu kuokota matawi kwa forest waende wapike. You see, there is a process of decomposing, alafu sasa ina turn into manure, organic. But when you tell people to go and fetch firewood from the forest, of course now you are inviting people now even to start logging. Haitakuwa ni mambo ya kuokota hiyo matawi anaongelea. It will not be branches. They will start logging. You will see people burning charcoals. Already he was sounding like a man who is calling for deforestation. I think Ruto has realized something, and even Gachagua is learning that Kenyans, most Kenyans, are not happy with the statement that he had released earlier. His statement was it was unpopular to many Kenyans. Few people would clap for him, those who are near the forest, but largely Kenyans understand that once they go in this direction, that is why we will start having a problem of rain seasons in this country. Trying to solve a problem, then you create a bigger problem. Kenyans talked about even the issue of land grabbing, including some of the UDA supporters. So it's like Ruto, President Ruto has warned Gachagua about his previous statement. So Gachagua is coming back in a style to change his first statement because people have rejected. In fact, even they are advising schools and even people, once you cut one tree, plant three. And the issue of afforestation is even being done across the schools. You'll find they're bringing seedlings in the school compound so that you will be planting, those institutions. There is afforestation, massive. If you could have explained the way he's saying now, there's no one who could have misquoted him. But because he had a bad idea and a bad intention, people understood what he was talking about. So Gachagua is just taking back his statement because he is learning that Kenyans are not welcoming his idea, and Ruto has warned him to go and change what he had said. And like any other politician, he will come out to say like this. See you in our next video, and let us meet in the comment section.